Today we are going to discuss a very important question that what is the difference between the chromatin and chromosomes? So before we answer this question, we need to understand that genetic material of a cell is present in the nucleus. So nucleus is the part of the cell which contains the genetic material. So you will see that when the cell is not dividing, so what I mentioned is when the cell is not dividing, genetic material is present in the coiled form in this form inside the nucleus. And this coiled form of genetic material is something that we call it as chromatin. But at the time of cell division, the same chromatin condenses to form this kind of a structure, and we call this structure as chromosomes. So if you see, the chromosomes have two major parts. The first part that you see here, the center part, is called the centromere, and the leaf-like structure that you see here, we call it as the chromatid. So when the cell is not dividing, genetic material is present in the coiled form called chromatin. At the time of cell division, the chromatin condenses to form the chromosomes. Chromosomes have two parts, that is chromatin and centromere. And what is the chromosome contains? So chromosome contains a double helical structure like this kind of structure as you can see in the diagram. And this double helical structure that you see here, this is basically called the DNA. And the full form of DNA is deoxyribonucleic And if you remember in the lower grades we already studied that there might be the functional segment of DNA. And these functional segment of DNA that you see here, these are called the genes, and genes are responsible for passing the characteristic from one person to another.